So it's finally happened. I'm a fringe freak. I eat raw meat. I'm not allowed in public places. I'm forced to the outskirts of society where we just battle with sticks for fun. We all knew this was going to happen. This journey had to end somewhere. Why not be in a pool of weirdness? I eat raw meat, and I'm thriving hard. Feeling better than I ever have. Today we talk about a couple of the things I've noticed different from my keto, high-fat cooked plan versus now. A couple worse things, but mostly 3 good things and 2 bad ones.
I am a vegan, you are a loser.
I just got this book from the library. I look forward to reading it. I don't think I'll review it. It's a stupid idea. Spend like a month on one video. Dumb. So every time I read something fun in the book, I'll make a whole video on it. So I get it. I'm a creepy freak. I eat raw meat. That's who we have to live with now. This is me. I don't see most people, you tell anybody, oh, I eat raw meat, they're gonna look at you like. It's mostly because you've been brainwashed to think it's gonna make you sick, so you're afraid of it. It's like, oh, why would you do that? You're a freak. And you picture some caveman squatting over a rotten deer that a lion refused to finish. He's like, that's disgusting. And he walked away, and then the human was like, oh, you don't mind if I? Oh, that's why. That's why you left it. Who peed on that? Somebody. Whatever, this is a fringe bunch of bullshit that I'm doing. But humans would do it in nature. We're scavengers at heart. We would go up to that kill. It's like, oh, what can we salvage from that? We're cracking the bones open and scooping out the marrow. We're disgusting. We're disgusting. We've moved far beyond the raw vegan hippie days. That's over. That me that you knew, he's dead. He is dead hard. And this is the new path. Raw meat in the fridge. It's in there right now. I've said since day one that I would do anything for perfect health. I just want to feel good. I don't want to feel pain. I know what it feels like to feel like shit. And I just want to feel good, so I don't care what the path is. If it's raw meat and raw eggs, I'll drink them and laugh at myself. So that brings me to the first point here, food addictions. Raw meat is the cure, and I'll tell you how. Because it's disgusting, mostly. But I will say this, you have food addictions, we all do. I wouldn't have never developed colitis if I didn't have a food addiction. I was eating fast food late at night. I was ignoring my body all day. And then I'd get starving at night. I'm making these processed cheese. I'd go to 7-Eleven to get the big bite hot dogs. You wouldn't believe the amount of processed cheese and mayonnaise I threw on that thing. My God, double quarter cheeseburgers. That's not even the name of them. Oh God, it's been too long. It's been too long. I totally get you. If you're addicted to food, I understand it. That's why people are like 500 pounds now. It tastes so good. It's so fun. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that all the time? It's just a big bag of potato chips. Like, yeah. Then you're watching some movie. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is so much fun. You're gonna die. But it's such a stupid situation. You eat all this delicious processed food and then you feel like shit after, and you know it. You know what's gonna happen. But it's so fun while you're doing it, and you're getting dopamine hits, and you're just like, wow, that it's kind of worth it, to some people at least. Just, all right, whatever, I'll feel like shit. You take some sleeping pills and knock yourself out. Then you come back the next day, repeat, rinse and repeat. Rinse your pants out, asshole. But let me tell you, eating raw meat, who could be addicted to raw meat? It's not like it's terrible tasting, it's just boring. It's like there's almost no taste. You already taste like raw meat. You put it on your tongue, it's like, I didn't add anything. It's growing on me. I'll tell you, it's growing on me. That ground lamb, it's like kind of tasty now. At first I was bored and I added tomatoes to it and I was like, oh God. But I've never been more in control of my appetite and hunger. It's just like, I know I'm gonna eat. And my next point is, I'm satiated so much quicker than I was on keto. On high carb, forget that life. You eat a bunch of potatoes, you never really feel satiated. You're just getting fuller and fuller. And then you're like, I should probably stop. I don't want to burst. But on the cooked meat, you actually feel satiation. But for me, I eat too much still and I get nauseous. This is too much fat in a liquid form. It's like, it just doesn't digest right. So that's the major benefit right now. I'm no longer nauseous on the raw meat. It's like, oh, God love it. I'm just eating. I feel the satiation hit me. And it's like, why would I continue eating that meal? It's like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. Not nauseous, still energized the next day. I lost like 12 pounds in 3 days. I think my scale went haywire because I'm back up. I don't know what happened. If I peed too much or if I pooed too little. I feel like this is going to help though because I'm eating so much less. I'm satiated on much less food and I'm not nauseous. And that's so great. I feel so much better. So I'm still eating just one meal a day and it's just such a great plan. Like I still drink my hydrator, lemon, apple cider vinegar, camu berry, little sea salt, and some water. 3 cups of water, drink that, wait like 20 minutes, and then start making my freak meal. Ground beef and beef suet right now. And I'm still having some avocado. Tomatoes I'm thinking of removing, because I still have some gas. It's not the carnivore yet. We're moving in that direction, I think. It makes the sense of a digestive. Oh boy, you know what I meant. But it's working surprisingly well. Like, the only reason I stopped eating raw meat in the past, when I was in Thailand, I was getting stomach pains from it. I was eating nothing but raw lamb meat, and it was like starting to hurt me. I don't know what the reason was. I might have had low stomach acid or something. But now I'm having those Digest Gold and the now super enzymes with the HCl in it. I feel like things are good. I haven't had the sharp pains. Things are a little slower. My theory, raw meat is fully absorbed and I'm only pooing out tomatoes. And those are boring. My body doesn't even want to deal with it. They're like teenagers loitering. It's fine. Let them hang. They're good teenagers, friendly ones. It might not be a problem. Like, we're just thinking, oh, we've been told 24-hour food transit time. So you better poo every day at least. Vegans are going 5 times a day. They're getting paid to do it somehow, because you have to. I know there's a machine. You poo in a toilet. The weight of your vegan poo creates energy density somehow. The pressure. It's new technology, vegans. You're rich. My skin is much clearer. I wouldn't say teenage girl skin is quite upon us, but almost. These have dissipated by another 20%. The forehead bumps, nose bumps are reducing, never breaking out around here. My skincare routine is make a honey mask, raw honey in the morning, leave it on for like half an hour, take a shower, face cloth, minor exfoliation, and then at night after my dinner, I rub aloe in there. That seems to have helped. Can't guarantee it. It's probably the raw meat. Raw meat is fantastic. Not tasting, but good for your face. But same thing happened last time I tried raw meat. My skin cleared right up. It's the lamb meat. It's magic. And not cooking it helps. So it's happening. This is what I want. Perfect digestion, clear skin, energy all day. I feel like I'm almost there. Like, I basically have it. I have energy all day. There's still a bit of a cloud in my head. A little bit of a cloud there. A waxing cloud stuff in there. But it'll come out one day. Energy's good, digestion's okay. Still a bit gassy, because I'm having plants still. Could be the tomatoes, but it's like friendly neighborhood Spider-Man gas. You wouldn't notice it. It's fine. Let them swing by. The only real negatives are digestion's a little slow, but it might not be a problem. Just my mental hurdle jumping over that one. And it's kind of less tasty. I'm not looking forward to the food as much. But that kind of solves a lot of the addiction problems that I was having by overeating. Like, even cabbage, like, it's delicious. You don't want to stop. Why would you? Cabbage, that's my addiction. I'm in a good place. So we'll see. I got some lamb chops, little loin chops, because I've been having only ground beef, so I'm barely having to chew. I feel like that's gonna weaken my jaw like a granny. I want that man jaw back just by chewing so hard. It took me hours to chew and it was more fun to eat. So we'll see. But a lot of lamb cuts are like shoulder. It's very tough to chew. What are the best cuts? I will find them. But it's actually going really well and I fit into this lifestyle. I've always been a freak. I've never fit in anywhere. And this is the kind of diet for freaks like me. So it works. Kind of. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I'm no longer afraid of any food poisoning. Like, you just can't get it on raw meat. I've tried it. I've tried to poison myself with 2-week chicken. It doesn't even work. So it's like safer. You start cooking, I don't know the theory behind it, but like you undercook chicken, you die. But you eat it raw, you're fine. Makes no sense. I don't think I want chicken. I might do it. Do you want a chicken mukbang? No? You don't? I'll leave. This way. So far, so good. It's working, so I keep on doing it. We'll see. Hey, Stray Reg. We're buddies now. I just mixed a goat bladder with a hawk wing. I nibble on the wing. Feather 6. Got to get feather 6. I have it now. I'm gonna leave. You coming with me? Who's on the raw meat? Like 4 people down there. That's all me on this one. Still, we'll take back our country after you thumb up the video. Thumbs down. If you're eating raw watermelon mixed with snail juice, how do you even make it? How is that a plan? You empty a snail out of its shell and you juice it. The yield, it's not worth your trouble, so you're a moron. Unbelievable. Thank you for buying a Vegetable Conspiracies t-shirt. It still stands for something. Vegetables are bad now. That's what it means. Subscribe for more videos. Yeah.